Yo folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld. It is our vanilla campaign, and I'm starting a new day of recording today. I'm actually hoping to burn through, well, if I could finish this series recording today, that would be great, because the 1.6 unstable patch has been out for a couple of days now, and I would really like to focus my attention on that. But we've got some work to do still, because of my plan overall, to get 6 people decked out in full marine armor with pulse charge rifles, and then we need to go and travel way down over here. Although, I think that'll be a mostly straightforward shot, and then figure out what the heck happens after that. We are going to go and boop these thrumbos that are out here. I'm feeling pretty confident in our ability to take them. We're going to go and bring out our meleeers too, just to get maybe a little bit of kiting stuff. But we're going to try not to engage them in actual melee, if at all possible. So let's come out here. They're nicely spread out right now, actually. This is kind of ideal, because we'll be fighting just one at a time here. We might have to take more than one at some point, but for now, this is looking okay. All right, start shooting. I guess Michelle is the slower one. Maybe we should just retreat Michelle. Or is it Tomo? No, you're fine. Thrumbo revenge. Are you revenging as well? Yes, but not you. Okay, so that's surprising. You're quite far away. I really thought it would be fine. Come on, yeah, there you go. We need to get some leg injuries or something to slow these guys down, because their default speed is way too fast. Oh. That's an interesting decision to run away there. That's not going to work out very well for you. All right. Let's move up to here. Tomo, make sure you're up front. Yeah, I'll just de-recruit Michelle. She can do whatever she wants here. That's going to be fine. We'll get a bunch of Thrumbo before, some more horns. These two are definitely going to be linked. Ideally, I'd like to not trigger the third one at the same time. Also, it'd be nice to engage these at slightly longer range. But 'tis what it is. Maybe, do they work a little bit like wild animals, where they actually get scared of gunfire? Can we use that as a way to break these up? I don't think I'd realize that they would have that kind of behavior. For some reason, I imagine they'd be braver. Oh. Oh. Chase, good. And finish off. I don't know if we get gun experience shooting that, but there we go. All right. Oh, well, we can just flag you as a hunt. That'll get you finished off at some point. Do we have any restrictions? No, we do not. Unforbid, unforbid. There you go. There's the finish off there. Perfect. Okay. Boom, boom. Need research project, but we're not doing that. That's all turned off, which is great. Research is actually going to be this, but yeah, we'll get some more meat. We'll get some more Thrumbo fur, which may or may not be hugely relevant anymore. I mean, we're still going to do the dusters for the people who are staying behind. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yeah, I didn't know about this until very recently. Very recently, I mean, literally last night. There's a website called rim-armor.com that lets you try out different armor combinations on your pawns in a simulation, and then be able to, like, compare to see how effective that armor will be. Very handy. I mean, they're going to have to update it for 1.6 just because some of the armor values have changed, and plate armor is going to need material, and flak armor no longer covers shoulders. But, wow, what a handy little website. I wish I'd known about it ages ago. Really cool. All right, we've got some visitors over here. I guess we'll send Shane out and see what they might have. I mean, it's not a trade caravan, so I'm not expecting too much over here. Listen, yeah, we could buy more reinforced barrels, but we're not really using them right now, so I don't think I'll bother. What I'll do is I'll sell you this parka. And yeah, you know what? There you go. We'll cover you the extra silver. That's fine. Do a little bit of that. Everything in the base is going swell. Oh! That's one thing I did at the start of the episode. Before I started, I did decide to go and turn on smithing and tailoring for Mira and Michelle. Mostly I'm hoping that they... Actually, this is probably a good duster job here, right? Yeah. I'll set it to any worker in the high skill. For the fabrication bench, what I did is I made it, and I actually did this earlier, that marine armor, marine helmet, and the charge rifle is set to Paolo only, so no one else will start one of those jobs. And I'll probably, when we're on a daytime, see, he's working over there, which I don't want. I'm going to keep forcing him to work over here. which might mean he's going to work on components from time to time. But if he does have enough material to get started on one of the big projects, mostly marine armor is what we're trying to save up for right now, then that'll happen. So I'm going to keep forcing Paolo to work at this one because I can't like block him from working at the others. I'd have to like name him somewhere else. There you go. You're starting marine armor. Perfect. Flashstorm. We might get some fires, but that's okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Because I was just a little bit worried about the time. Like, everything is taking a long time because Paolo was responsible for so many little tasks. Oh, this was never home zoned over here. Okay, missed that. I don't want to re-add this area to the home zone, although I suppose if there was some fire, I could consider it. Just do that in preparation. Okay, this is looking okay. We might want to... Everyone wake up. Go and fight fires here. Might be a good reminder to go and replace this with a stone wall, but I mean, it's not, there's not that much burnable around it. I actually don't think fire spreading along that wall should be much of a problem. I'm assuming we've got fire somewhere on the map. No, wait, with the Flashstorm entirely localized on my map, on my base. All right, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's steel. We still have tons of steel. Yeah, 6 grand steel right now. Paolo's currently asleep, which is fine. And then when you wake up, again, I'm going to right-click on the fabrication bench and keep forcing there. I could do something with, like, a zone. I could make a little Paolo zone, which is... I mean, what I could do is literally do everything and then exclude these 2 stations. Maybe that's the easiest way to do this. Okay, hold on. That's interesting. So we're going to manage area. We're going to make a new one. Oops. We're going to do this correctly and not F up on the clicks because I want to rename. There it is. This is the Paolo zone. So, and we want to, so right now it covers nothing. So if I invert it, it covers everything. And then I'm going to clear for Paolo. You are not allowed to work at these 2 stations, which does mean you're not going to be making the fancy dusters. And I think I might be okay with that. So otherwise, what I do, if I just had one extra secondary crafter, I guess I could go and manually assign that person to all the other crafting jobs. But we have 2 and they have other things going on. I guess I could take, I don't know, I could like disable Mira's mining and make sure she moves first. And then, I don't know. I think this is fine. Fine way to go about things. So if we take, oh, Apollo's still sleeping. We'll keep an eye on him. But I think that's going to be fine. So I do have a skill restriction on the good dusters, which is I want. But theoretically, one of these guys, I mean, especially Michelle, since she's got double passion, she could easily reach a level 10 and start working on that. But I'm not going to worry about the duster thing right now. Surprising amount of idleness. How are we on raid situation? We're probably safe, but I think our plan is to go back into the world, no? We have, yes, that's right. We have 2 dig sites over here. Lovely. We go now? I think so. All right, so we'll go for, I don't know, it doesn't matter. We're going to hit both on the same trip. So we're going to send a caravan to that lump of plasteel, and we're going to send Mira, Yumi, Case, Mox, and Michelle. Like that. And we'll send you, there's 5 of you, right? Yeah, so we can send you with just 5 stallions. And yeah, carrying capacity seems fine. We didn't have any issues with that. Apparently we have no psych IT. All right, that's fine. And then travel supplies. We're going to send you with like, I mean, yeah, we don't need all the survival meals. You are going to make a couple of stops though. That seems okay. And then, yeah, we'll bring all the kibble and a good amount of hay just to make sure our animals can stay fed. All right, this seems okay. And it'll take you a day to get there. Yep. All right. Okay, this seems good for me. Oh, the hall's already set to a 1 everywhere. Okay. I'll have to get rid of that. I guess, again, I don't have to maybe overload with food because I could always just fling a transport pod at where they are with some extra food. But I think this is okay. I don't think this is going to impact our carrying capacity in a meaningful way. Okay, you guys are leaving, so I will reset the hauling back to normal for everyone here. Although it might have been helpful to have everyone catch up a little bit. That was okay. You know what I missed from our little Rimworld run? I missed our little communication room that was like our treasury with the silver in there. I might do that more often. I don't know. All right. They're oot and a boot on the map. Good. I wonder if we're going to do another fling for some relationship. So I would like a second alliance. I could flip these guys. Nice thing about it is if I flip these guys, then when there's an attack, it's more likely to be big masses of tribal rather than those guys, or maybe some mechs could happen too. Hello, Shaman Merchant. In 1.6, you will buy extra animal body parts. Apparently, you don't buy things like elephant tusks in this run. I wonder if you do Thrumbo horn. No, and see, we clearly would have some. So I think that's one of the things in 1.6. It's like it might be changed. We're not going to buy caribou. We could sell off some of our animals over here. That would be perfectly fine. I mean, I could sell off one of these stallions, right? For a few extra bucks. Sure, maybe. We might consider buying out all your neutromine. That's possible. I could sell off some of the ambrosia, but again, we are telling our people to do it. Oh, you actually have some plasteel. Okay, we're going to try to raise money for that. That's for sure. I'll sell you some beers. Do I want to sell you the gold? How are we going to make this work? Cancel the neutromine. The plasteel is more important. Do I sell off some of these mortars? Oof. Okay, I'm going to sell off the social skill book. I don't think we need this either. We'll keep our recreation book so it's around. I'm not as worried about the research speed boost because we're not researching anymore. And see, I need some of the gold. Let's sell that mare. I mean, I guess I could even sell the pregnant ones. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. Okay, we can do this, spend some of our silver. We're not going to get the neutromine, but we'll get the plasteel. All right, we'll do that. That should be okay. I mean, I probably could have gone more aggressive on the horse sales, but no, this is okay. And you guys are partway there and resting, and that's fine. Relationship traded. Yeah, we can get the tribals on our side, too. They're a little harder to call for assistance because they can't airdrop on us. And they're not as valuable for setting up a trade. And yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy to get tribal raids. Huge numbers might increase the chance of getting a prisoner. That's pretty valuable. So, Paolo, what are you up to? Yeah, there you go. So you're just working over here, which is good. You're working on that marine armor, which is excellent. I think this little stockpile over here is where all the marine garb is going, so we can keep an eye out for it. And see, Paolo's got it. Who's next? Manny's got it. Tomo. Oh, I guess it's yeah, it'd be Mox and Case over here. Yeah, just the two suits left over. All right, you guys are on the move. Good. Researching this stuff, which is fine. I might flick this back to... We're okay now. We might need a uranium one. We might need a gold one. But for now, it's probably fine to leave it as plasteel. There's a good chance we might need more plasteel before the game is ended. We'll see. Might be all there is. Okay, you're doing the bison. We'll do the muffalo. We'll hunt those because I still want some meat coming in. Because we did take a bunch of meals with us, but yeah, we'll crank out some more survival meals. Look, this fine meal situation is surprisingly okay. Little party finish there. Good. Where are you guys off to now? Oh, you're going hunting. That makes sense. All right, getting there soon. Nice job. Nice job not shooting each other. That's always important. Yeah, I can keep doing this to get rid of like extra leather. So these two are empty because this is my melee weapons. This is my ranged weapon. Although maybe I don't need a melee weapon shelf anymore. You know what? I think that, well, if these guys drop their tusks, we're going to want to be able to find them again. Nah, I'll leave it there. All right, screw it. Okay, let's move forward and see if something spawns here. Nope, no danger on this one. All right. Vein mine and caravan hitching spot and unrecruit. Okay. You guys go to work. We'll wait for some idleness indicators. Keep making, yeah, meals. I mean, we're going to be cooking constantly because we've got enough people here eating. I mean, this is not a super mega colony, but we do have a pretty big one. And yeah, people already have their marine helmets on, which is great. Okay, Yumi's pretty upset. What's your deal? Long outdoors. Oh, are you an undergrounder? Yeah, well, sucks to be you. How's our raid situation? Good? Because these people will be gone for a while because they're going to hit the second mining location as well. Hopefully without Yumi having a big mental break. I mean, it makes sense that I think miners might be more likely to get undergrounders. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. It doesn't give mining skill or anything. I don't know if it's more likely to happen as a pair. But, I mean, it's fine for normal mining operation. It kind of sucks for these little mining caravans. But what are you going to do, huh? It does still annoy me that the pawns don't actually use your bedrolls at this site. There is a mod, of course, for it. I think it's just called use bedrolls. That will have people unpack bedrolls and use them. And I mean, I could maybe manually unpack the horse and then install the bedrolls. Right? I think that's an option. Yeah, I think I could do that. And then I'd have to remember to install and uninstall it. Whatever. If they're not smart enough to do it automatically, I'm not going to do it manually because I'm just as lazy and stubborn as they are. That's what it comes down to. Spell good. Research good. Crafting is good. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. There should be 6 people, right? With the body armor. Tomomani. Paolo. There's 3 and they've all got it. Is it 3 people over here? Michelle Case. Interesting that they're still listed in here. Oh, and Mox. Okay, I don't... There you go. I couldn't see the little dash over there. Okay, so we got to get Mox in this as well. All right, major burk risk with Yumi. I know. Soaking wet, slept outside, slept on the ground, slept in the cold. Yeah, all right. I mean, I'm going to admit, that's pretty miserable there, Yumi. I think some of that will reset a little bit on the road. Because I don't think you'll get some of those debuffs on the road, and hopefully they'll clear between trips here. But you're going to be even more I'm outside a lot when we get to the next location. Try not to go on a murder spree or something. You know, neither people nor the animals, because we kind of need them as well. Reform the caravan. We're going to send you here. Taking everything of this, yes. Taking the plasteel, yes. I'm not going to care about the urn. And that's good. Okay. How much is that? 328 plasteel. Looks good. All right. Start moving. If you guys could sleep one day out here, maybe I should pause you. Yeah, just go here, and then we'll get you to rest. New lovers. Barbara and dog. Oh. There you go. Resting. Oh, you just auto rest if you don't have a command. Ah. I don't know if I should rest you all through the night and just send you there in the morning with the hope that it resets your mood. Okay. So let's go and make another bedroom over here. Smooth surface. Whack. Blam. There. Copy that. I want to put this one over here, and we'll give you a heater as well. And hidden conduit comes that way. Okay. You guys are still pretty cranky here. Okay, there we go. Mood's getting a little better for you, and then for Yumi. I see. Maybe it auto does your recreation. Maybe they're just chatting. I don't know. Social interaction, solitary relaxation. Okay. I mean, they're no longer desperate. They're not going to get much work here before they sleep again and then get the slept on the ground once more. You know, never mind. Stay here. We'll just have you spend the night and then we'll wake you up in the morning. We got cargo pods over here with some sort of wool. All right. Well, we'll unforbid that. We're not about to get whacked, right? No, you should be fine. It might be worth getting that stuff inside real quick before we lose this window. So let's do that. Actually, I wonder... Oh, no, all our miners are away. I was going to say, maybe I should be digging some little exploratory tunnels right now. But yeah, everyone who would do that is currently gone. So what I'll do is I'll uncheck the rest once we get to like midnight or whatever, because they'll still be in their rest period. And then whenever they get up properly in the morning at 6, they'll enter the site, hopefully at full moods. Yeah, work on this. Honestly, maybe we should be working on the cables first. Oh, we also don't have a light. Put it up over there. Behind the bed. Optimal place for being able to read. Yeah, so I'll just unpause this. Oh, maybe because you're fully you're not tired at all. You're going and making the run. Okay, that's fine. There you go. You guys have entered the map. Same thing. Scooch up. While you're moving up, we'll put down the caravan hitching spot and assign the vein mine. Oh, you're actually right there, huh? Open fire. All right. Let's make a dumping stockpile over here. Unselect everyone. Mox, I'm going to get you to... Corpses are on. Well, first and run. Oh, maybe because it's forbidden? Oh, okay. I would assume the little floating menu could, like... I mean, it did interact with the forbidden thing. But for some reason, hauling the forbidden thing. Because I had assumed you could right-click on it, which would just sort of implicitly unforbid it and stuff. But I don't know, apparently not. All right. Well, go to work over there. That's fine. And yeah, moods are better. That was definitely a good way to do it. They'll probably spend one night here anyway. Although, I don't know, they might be able to finish in a single cycle. We'll see. There we go. That room is now lit. It's totally lit. And go and get it smoothed. Okay, so this is Dog and Borba, I think. Yes? Let me just double check. Yep. Yo, Dog. There we are. This is starting to get less and less occupied here. At this point, I should probably just go and make individual bedrooms for everyone. Yeah, Yumi's back to feeling kind of cranky. I'm in the brutal outdoors. You're also hungry. I mean, you've got food. Eat. This is an anything period, not a forced work period. Maybe it'll wait until you finish this chunk. Yeah, okay. I was thinking maybe I should have manually interrupted it, though, just to make sure. You do have low expectations of the site, which is good. Yeah, brutal outdoors. That's the big issue with Yumi. Really driving her nuts. It's going to finish in a second. We've tamed another muffalo. Lovely. Yeah, we can keep hunting here. I mean, we've got lots of meat for now, but might as well. And these guys are all growing. It is spring. Sowing is on. Everything's looking okay. Yep. All right. Do. Okay. World. We're going to reform Caravan. Go home. Accept. Bring this. Yes. Bring that. Let's, I don't know, bring the club. Sure. I don't know. No. You know what? It's worth nothing. And all we're going to do is destroy it when it gets home. Duh. And then travel supplies. Okay. So, yeah, total of 721 Plasteel. Not too shabby. Head on back. All right. Have I ever had two caravans going simultaneously? I don't think so. I mean, realistically, it's fairly rare to happen because you'd be leaving very few people at home unless you're doing, like, caravans of just one or two people. So, get an Eclipse, so no sun power. This, which is actually a little bit annoying because, of course, our sun lamps are on. Minus 10,000 power right now. What you gonna do? I mean, the plants won't die from not having light for a day if, like, this toggles off, but we'll try to get through there. I mean, it's only 4, yeah, and then once the lights are off, I mean, it's annoying that there's no wind right now either, but as soon as the evening comes and those lights turn off, our power situation will improve. Oh, as the wind starts to blow at the same time, too. Yeah, that should be fine. How you guys doing? You're on your way. Lovely. Psychic Soothe female. I don't know if that'll apply to Yumi, and she could really use it. Although, again, being on the road, it's fine. Yeah, see, now we're back up to positive power. Despite having a 10k deficit for basically the entire day. Shack of valuables. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. That's very nice, but I don't think I'll be bothering with that. I don't think that's going to accelerate us towards any sort of victory. Yeah, so there's a marine armor waiting for when people get back. Do I need to make another marine helmet? Did I only ever make 5? You know what? I think because I was like, oh, Michelle has got the marine armor. I might have just done 5 marine armor and then 5 helmets to match. Whereas we actually need 6 helmets. And the helmets would be stored over here. I did set that up correctly. Guess I could have searched for marine to save myself some clicks here. But yeah, so if we had one. So yeah, mocks need ones. Okay, I think that's probably exactly what happened. So let's go ahead and do that. Worst case scenario, we throw a marine helmet on an extra person because we've got some redundancy. You almost made it home without sleeping. But that's okay. Only 1 degree right now. It's kind of a chilly spring evening. But Our plants are still fine. I mean, non-ideal temperature, but they don't really grow at night anyway, so the non-ideal temperature right now I don't think is an issue. We don't have a lot of power banked. Again. Oh, the eclipse is still going on. Let's start a new day. Oh, geez. All right, Mox's caravan is back. That's lovely. Oh, yeah, I had left the hall up to the max for some people. Actually, you know what? That might be fine, because we can unpack the horses real quick. An ambrosia sprout. Oh, that's very close. I was going to say it might not be worth doing it at this point, but sure. Oh, that's annoying because it'll be a separate group to manage. That, and then turn off sewing. Okay. We've got some wood, but not very much. I probably will want to do some extra wood chopping here. That's going to get auto-chopped when they fully mature. So I guess I'll do a little bit here. Oh, a bunch of the trees outside probably died during the big toxic fallout. I'm like, why is there so few trees around? I mean, and we just came back from winter, so there's not even that much grass either. It's looking pretty barren out there. There we go. Palo up to work on the marine armor. Okay, so, Case. Let's get you to wear the marine armor. Actually, rather than force, I'm just going to set Case to the soldier behavior. So that'll get you to take off the duster and put on the marine armor. There it is. Good. Back to marine armor. Nice. And then we'll get the helmet, and that's good. Okay, and then, yeah, mirrors helping to keep some of the outfits up. And a machining table. Oh, yeah, there was some explosive shells, although we're caught up on that now. But that was another thing that Paolo kept working on, is these explosive shells. And it's like, we've got better things for you to do. There's no quality on explosive shells, so I don't really care who does it. Are we missing a little home zoning there? Yes, we are. I don't know why there's a little bit of dirt being maintained over there, but there we go. Sort that out. Nice bedrooms for people. We could, yeah, let's get this going. We'll need quite a few flings for this alliance, but I think that's what I want to do. So it's the light blue house. Okay, let's load here and figure out what we might be fine to get rid of. We can fling the simple meals. I mean, we'll just recraft them, but I mean that actually would count as some gift. So that's okay. And we might fill in corners with whatever's left of the corn here. Actually, I'll get rid of this insect jelly because it's just one stack. You know what? We'll assume the berries and the agave fruit too. And I'm going to keep getting rid of just like leather and fur because we've got tons of cloth. Obviously, the Thrumbo fur stays. We might fling some cloth too. That could be another thing. Since we have so much, we could just go ahead and do that. I can just fling the raw jade. Yeah, we're not doing art with it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. It's quite heavy. And I mean, blocks aren't worth much and they're really heavy. These Thrumbo horns, that would be a huge gift. And maybe let's get rid of a few more things first, though, just to clear up some space. Okay, we can get rid of that. That'll still leave us with one flak vest and one flak pant. And then we're nearly at the limit. But we can do this, that. And that would be too much. So now I'll just go back to, like, say cloth. Just fill in the corners. Okay, let's do that. That's going to be a fairly valuable thing. We'll keep the hull on to the max for a second, just to help finish this job. Yeah, that should be a pretty big boost. It's probably still not, alliance worthy. Not with someone we've got a negative relationship with, but probably pretty decent. If there was a faction, if we were playing with the expansions and there was like a pollution faction or the pigskin faction with their explosives, they might be a good one to befriend. So yeah, these guys over here, plus 66. Yeah, so it won't actually get us to an alliance level, but it dumps a little bit of wealth and moves us in that direction. I guess we'll probably have to wait a day for that to update a little bit more. Mare 5 is pregnant. That's fine. And yeah, clear up a little bit more inventory space. Not that much. There's still so many things. I could put some extra shelves down, but I'm not going to worry about it. All right, Paulo, let's make some really good marine armor, please. What's your crafting skill at? 19! That is, I mean, the fast learner trait, man. Wow. So good. Okay, we got a lot of idleness, which might be fine. Oh, I guess there was some butchering there. Maybe we can use some more hunting. Let's get some alpacas going on. It's a way to keep people busy. In fact, Hallow, I'm going to make sure to turn off the hunting for you, so that you don't get distracted. Stay on this job, please. And yeah, still some idling, and that's okay. Can't move anything out of that because that's busy. We've rebuilt this already. Maybe I should just load it up with blocks and send it. I don't know. We may as well just send some more, though. See what we can do about getting to that friendship level. Let's get rid of the rest of the clothes. You know what? I'm going to get rid of one of these dusters. It's only good. It's not like God tier or anything like that. We're making Thrumbo fur ones. I mean, we'll keep this one here for someone, and that's going to be okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd love the money value of the Thrumbo horns, but at the same time, we do want the alliance. Maybe I do that. And you know what? I'm going to throw in some of these stones. I think there's tons of value, and I don't mind generating some extra block chopping jobs. Oh, you've got a little bit of extra weight left. Let's, here, you want some camel hide? Let's do that. Okay. Accept. I mean, it's a pretty goofy fling, but I'm fine with it. Well, that was a quick load. I mean, it didn't take a lot of blocks to fill that up, so. Launch to here, plus 53. That's still, it's going to be positive numbers, so they're no longer in a war. Oh, stash site is gone. We don't have an alliance with them yet, but that does take them out of the aggro pool, and might mean they'd visit with trade caravans too, which could be valuable. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, work up to the alliance. I could use my current alliance to ask for a trade caravan to come, but I don't know. I think I'm okay right now. Hello, what are you up to? Good. Making the marriage. Calvino and Coro. Marriage is on. Nice. Nearly done this marine armor. Thank you very much. Oh, really? How much work is really left on this? 53. Well, when it's bedtime, it's bedtime. And Tomo was waiting for you. So, power situation is fine over here. I mean, we're never sitting on, like, tons of excess power, but things, I think, seem okay. I think generating more power than what we've got now would be overkill. It's nice to Aurora. We could send everyone outside, but meh. Manny's probably got some good thoughts. Actually, no, you're under a roof, so perhaps not. Even though you're outside. The game doesn't know that you can peek sideways here. Just realizes you can't look straight up. Which I guess is fair. Aurora has ended. Bring that out here, and yeah, haul is back to a normal priority. We've got enough idling that hauling is happening all the time. We could fling another transport pod right now, but I think I'll probably wait for the moment. I don't think we need like 2 allies ready to go. I don't know, maybe we do. And yeah, theoretically some more blocks have been cut. Inspired taming. I mean, sure. Tomo, are you on animal handling? Yeah, there you go. Do the tame and butcher of muffalos. And Paolo is not yet. You're just going to smith. So, marine armor is done. So we can set mocks for soldier. There you go. 6 people set the soldiering. Oh, social fight. That's not good. 6 people set the soldiering. I think we're still waiting for one more marine helmet to be done for mocks. Surprised you haven't gone and done an outfit swap right now. I reset you. There you go. Well, you took off your duster. Why are you not equipping the marine armor? I'll force you to wear it, and then I'm going to clear the forest. That was weird. But you should be quite happy to wear this now. All right. Would have been nice to get maybe some masterwork marine armor and things, but oh well, what are you going to do? All right, yeah, you're back on component duty. And in fact, now that, well, I guess we'll want to do the charge rifles. I definitely still want the helmet to be done next. I think we're waiting for an advanced component to be made. We should still be okay on material. Yeah, we got lots of plasteel now. We didn't need more uranium. Oh, what do we need specifically for the charge rifles? Anything weird? No, just lots of plasteel and some advanced components, which they themselves use some plasteel. Yes, and a tiny microscopic amount of gold, which should be fine. Yeah, I don't think we need more. We can leave this on anyway, and I may as well, I think, leave it on plasteel. But I don't think we need to do another mining caravan at this point. Yeah, we'll leave this on too. We've got enough idlers, they need something to do. I could backfill more of my tech right now as sort of an idle thing, but I wonder if it might be worth getting some wake up or go juice, like getting people to haul some go juice with them. Oh, no, without a mod, I can't get them to hold on to go juice by themselves, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's less than ideal. Yeah, mocks, we're waiting for the helmet, which should now be being made. Okay, now that that job has started, I will now unsuspend the charge rifle job. I just didn't want to, well, I guess it wouldn't happen because you use more components, right? Yeah, so I guess I could have left this order. I just wanted to make sure the marine helmet got done before this, and in theory, Mox should go and put that on, but again, what I'm going to do is force it, just in case someone else would get around to it first. We'll force it, then clear it. You're going to keep it on perfectly fine. But now we know for sure. Okay, so we got our crew of 6, which I could batch up. Actually, I may as well do that. So y'all are the ones who are going to be traversing the map. We've got all the food we need. We're just going to get... Actually, I don't need to quit this many charge rifles, because you're probably going to stay as melee, like one melee blocker. No, I think I want everyone with guns. You're not that great at melee anyway. We could still put you slightly forward in case we need someone to take a hit, but hopefully we'll just be able to kite and fight from a distance. I don't know. Maybe this is insane, but... Well, someone will be able to kite. I'm wondering, though, if Michelle should maybe get a bio leg. The right leg's got a couple things. 93% movement isn't too bad, but I think I like the idea of getting a bionic leg. Which I guess is over here, the bionics, right? Yeah, we don't have one sitting over there, so yep, that's fine. And then 4 advanced components. Okay, that is really expensive on the advanced components. So that's not really going to happen with these other jobs. Although I might prefer the charge rifles being done first anyway. Yeah, I think that's probably okay. And I only need the 5, and that's what I've got queued up, right? Because we've got one already. What's quality on this one? Masterwork charge rifle. Yeah, that is actually really good. So 19 base damage as opposed to 15 in this game? Or 16? 15. I think it's 16 in 1.6. Because they're buffing it slightly. Yeah, you can see how much extra damage the Masterwork rifle does. I don't know. Does it have more armor piercing as well? Because that's also quite important. Right? Because the base armor piercing is 35% on a base charge rifle. And on the Masterwork, it's 44%. So more damage and more armor pen. Taming the Muffalo, and then we'll butcher the Muffalo. That's okay. Everything's going well here. Kind of lots of blood over here. Of course, we don't have the set of the home location anymore, so we're not cleaning these areas, which I think is fine. Yeah, go tame some more Muffalo. That's okay. I think Tomo probably satisfied your inspiration. Did it give you a mood buff? No. Do you fail if you don't get it? Or maybe that's just with some of the expansions. Because there's something about the inspiration of, like, wanting to do something, which gives you a boost, but then I think, like, gives you a boost to that job. But then I thought also gave you a mood boost. Maybe it came and went already. Maybe it's short term. That's always possible. Tell you what I'm going to do. I might move these jobs to the top. I think I will. I mean... No, because then what happens is you get enough components for whatever, you start the job, but then immediately you don't have enough components, so you go back to it. And there's this, like, really weird latency. Now, this is probably better. Yeah, the charge rifle is going to be made before the bionic legs because the charge rifle is going to get started as soon as we have 2 components. You need 4 for the bionic leg. Infestation! Hey! I was talking not that long ago how much it'd be nice to get our bugs back so that we could get more bug meat. You know what? It is reminding me, though, that we should probably move these beds. I mean, it's a little late now. But because I want to be able to block over here. But let's get people outside. We'll probably end up moving in. But we'll set up the initial blockade over here. Maybe I can do the bed. I mean, they can step on the beds. It's not a perfect body block. But you know what? No, I will do this. And then grab all these guys and just get you vaguely back here. It's going to be awfully crowded. Manny, can you... Oh, I'm on the conduit. Yeah, pull back a little. All right. Are they going to pop up here too? Ooh, okay, hold on. That is not ideal, actually. I should have gone here. I thought this was the only area things were coming in. A bunch of them are running away, which is interesting. Not what I expected. Mox is taking some damage. I'm just going to try to pull back here. Give some space. There you go. Reset Mox. Okay, a little bit more over here, but this is fine. Actually, Tomo and Michelle. Get you up over this way. Get you guys in here to go and smash this stuff. You know, really break down the vent. I'm not going to bother rebuilding the research tables. Or the bookshelf. The book can just get stored wherever. Finish this. Unrecruit. We got some bugs roaming around outside. Oh, and they are chewing on some things over here. Hold on. Do that. The people who got some scratches, we're going to unrecruit you immediately. We can release these guys, actually. And we'll put a hunt command over things in here. And allow as well. There you go. So we'll finish off some things. Oh, shite. There's way more out here than I thought. Oh, crike. Get out here. Mira, move to there. Orba, pull back just a tiny bit too. Oh, Yumi. I didn't realize there was so much stuff out here. Mira, I'm so sorry. This is entirely my fault. I really should have just set up a blockade here in the first place. First of all. And, okay, there's no one in the base. Thought some of the bugs got outside. Maybe they all came back in after we shot the first one. That is possible. And is really no one going to rescue Mira? I mean, come on, people. Death in 10 hours. No body parts cut off. All right, that's good. Go. Plasteel scanned. Okay. Let me just check again with the allow. Yeah, it was really badly handled. We do have a lot of injuries. Now, I think a lot of people aren't going to have to stay in here. I am going to switch at this stage in the game. Everyone can start getting industrial level medicine. Do I want to go and build these? I don't think that's necessary. Hopefully. Yeah, Mira took the worst of it, but we did have a few other injuries. But I don't think anyone's lost anything. I wonder if this is a new scratch scar. Can we find out when it happened? I don't know. All right, we got some cleaning to do. This is fine, but yeah, we're going to get lots of kibble now. I guess I could, at this point, deconstruct this. But again, I'm going to keep it just in case I need to start some research again. I'll have to be okay. All right. Where are you off to? Sowing the areas over here. I guess that continues to be fine. Yeah, we'll be sitting on infinite kibble, which is going to be nice to have a huge pile of kibble before our big trip. It is actually one of the things I wanted. I'm going to remove... Did I never assign Paolo to his area? Did I define the area and never actually use it? Yep, that seems like the sort of thing that exactly happened. But Paolo ended up doing the right thing anyway. I was watching pretty carefully. At some point, I might have seen him go over here, but no. Okay, that's fine. I can probably just get rid of the zone. I don't know. We'll leave it just in case we decide to do it again. And maybe remember to actually make use of it this time around. So you're making some fine meals. That's good. If repairs a little bit over, I can not hold open this door anymore. That's going to be fine. These guys will bounce back from their injuries relatively okay. They might have gotten their first round of treatment with the herbal medicine anyway. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this from now on. Theoretically, I mean, we have some neutromine, I think, and hopefully we can trade for some more. I'll have to remember to re-equip Mira. And yeah, Mox took a lot of beating. Yeah, that was an older injury. She got I don't know if she got the nose and the eye thing at the same time. I can't remember. It is nice that you got the sight bonus. And really what I could do, if I really want to make sure everyone was kitted out to the max, is I could get all these people cybered up with maybe just some extra, like the eye stuff really does help with the range. We'll have to see. I'm definitely going to get Michelle the leg. It'll get rid of the painful scar too, which is going to be good for the mood. But yeah, the speed improvements might be nice, which then it's like, well, maybe I want everyone to move at the better speed. Maybe I want everyone to have one bionic leg. I don't think we're going to wait that long, but it is something interesting to consider. But yeah, these things, I might actually need to do a higher haul to get them inside before they rot. But no, again, we're generally hitting enough idleness that I suspect people will haul that in pretty quickly. I hope. We'll see. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to bring the research priorities down to a 3. No, I mean, we still want these guys to be the ones who rush onto the research things because they do have the skill and it'll be better. So we want them to try to grab these first before everyone else. I think there is going to be enough idleness, so it'll be fine. All right, I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.